What is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we've got the preview for Boruto Chapter 24. So with the next chapter of Boruto just about over a week away maybe, I thought now would be as good a time as any to start a preview. Now, as always with these previews, I'm going to go over my thoughts and predictions for this upcoming chapter, and this upcoming chapter was a very difficult one to try and make a preview for because quite frankly anything could happen. I have no idea what to expect from this upcoming chapter. So then obviously if you haven't read the last chapter, I highly recommend you do, because I will be doing spoilers for that very soon. Basically, spoiler alert, if you didn't see the last chapter, right at the very end we got probably the biggest cliffhanger of the entire series so far, with the reveal of young, unconscious Kawaki. So from the last chapter, obviously we were left with Kawaki being unconscious as the cliffhanger, and then we also saw the fight with Kashin Koji finish and Kashin Koji left, and then Team 7 going back to the Leaf. So we haven't really got anything to go off with when trying to predict what happens the next chapter, but I have a couple of ideas. So that's what where I'm gonna start with today's preview. So love it or hate it, what I think the main focus for this upcoming chapter will be is AO. Because if you didn't know, the official name for this arc in the manga is called the AO arc. I know majority of people, including myself, I'm guilty, call it the Kashin Koji arc or the Kara arc, but no, it's actually called the AO arc. And as of right now, we've hardly, if any, got any backstory to AO on how he survived through the war and all of that. So with this, in my opinion, going to be the last chapter in the AO arc, I feel as though a good portion of this chapter will be AO's backstory, which I wouldn't mind, but at the same time I kind of would, because the last few chapters have been absolute greatness and I don't want that to stop. But with some flashbacky backstory stuff that could maybe delay the epicness, is kind of me just nitpicking here, because I do want AO backstory, I just don't want to take up the entire chapter, which, let's be honest, it won't do. But that's just my opinion. We're gonna get some form of AO backstory in my opinion, because it's just needed. It's just really needed. The other thing we've got is obviously Kawaki. Now, we all want more Kawaki. I think that's a given. Everybody wants the Kawaki greatness. Now, will we get Kawaki greatness? I don't know. Obviously, Kawaki is currently unconscious. We know he's already got his seal, the Karma seal. Team 7, I imagine, are going to take this unconscious Kawaki back, because, well, they can't just leave a kid unconscious everywhere. They're probably going to want to know about him. If they see they got the seal, which obviously they will, they'll again want to take him back to have a look at him, maybe do some experiments, just examine him, something like that. I'm not too sure, but I'm quite certain that Kawaki will end up at the Leaf Village one way or another in this chapter, presumably with Konohamaru and Team 7 taking him there. But I think the main question is what's Kawaki going to be like when he wakes up? Will he stay unconscious? Will he wake up? Will he have amnesia? Which I kind of feel like he might have amnesia. That's just my opinion, because he's clearly a member of Kara, and in my opinion he's probably the vessel. So he'll probably have some sort of amnesia, I think, and he'll spend some time with the Leaf and become friends with Boruto, etc. Or is he going to be completely aware of his surroundings and what the situation is, and is he just going to play along with it or something and be a spy almost for Kara? I'm not too sure, but I feel as though I'm going more down the amnesia route. Obviously, on top of Kawaki, one of the big talking points right now in the Boruto manga is obviously Kashin Koji. Will we see Kashin Koji? Yes, I think we will. We will probably see Kashin Koji going back to regroup with Kara, and he'll explain, you know, to Jigen and the rest of Kara that obviously it's Boruto, not Naruto, who defeated Momoshiki and has the Karma seal, that AO is dead and the vessel has completely escaped, or in this case he might say Kawaki has escaped, something like that. And then I also think when he's talking about the death of Ao. I'm not too sure whether he'll admit that he killed Ao or if he'll just say, oh, Ao was killed, because I'm still kind of on the idea of Kashin Koji isn't 100% committed to Kara, and that he has his own personal goals, because obviously he's already killed one Kara member and now he's killed Ao. So I'm not too sure with Kashin Koji and his commitment to Kara, but he might just say that Ao has died. He might not specify that he's the one that killed him, but when he's talking about Ao, that's probably when we'll get Ao's backstory, a bit of a flashback on how Ao was found and how his body changed and why he joined Kara and all of this. That's my opinion, and it would be a good way, probably the only way they could bring Ao back into the chapter, back into the manga right now. So I think all the action now for this arc has probably come to an end. I feel like this chapter will be the end of the arc, and it will be a much more, not necessarily relaxed chapter, but one full of important information and dialogue, not necessarily action sequences, which is great because obviously this arc has had unbelievable action, and now it's time to knuckle down and get into the nitty-gritty important dialogue. However, my question is, where does the manga go from here? What's the next arc going to have? I probably will do some sort of preview for the next arc at some point, but obviously Konohamaru is fairly injured. He got thrown around like a ragdoll, to be fair, in this arc, which is unfortunate. I still got faith in my man Konohamaru. I love this kid, but I'm not going to lie, he wasn't the best in this arc. So I feel like we're going to get a bit of a Yamato Kakashi kind of deal going on, where I think Konohamaru might step down as Team 7 leader for a little bit while he recovers, and then I think especially with the addition of Kawaki now in the seal, with Kawaki and Boruto both under the seal, I feel like Sasuke will take over and become temporary leader of Team 7. Either that, or he'll just take Boruto and Kawaki separately and train them, which I really, you don't understand how much I don't want that to happen, because I love Kawaki and I love the idea of him becoming friends with Boruto and joining the Leaf. I just don't want that to get in the way of Sarada and Mitsuki, because that would suck. So I'd prefer it, I don't think it's ever been done, but to have Kawaki join Team 7 or something. I'm not too sure how that would work, whether they can have 4 Genin all on a team. I'm not too sure. I mean, it could work maybe. I think it'd be quite cool. But yeah, I'm sticking with the idea that Sasuke will be training Boruto and Kawaki and possibly taking over as the new sensei of Team 7 until Konohamaru recovers. But that's all in my opinion. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section any predictions you have for this chapter. Any spoilers will be deleted immediately, because I'm not following the spoilers anymore, because I think that it just takes some of the fun out of it. So I'm not going to post any more spoilers, and I'm not going to read any more spoilers. So if you do spoil anything, your comment will be deleted and hidden from the channel, unfortunately, because it's just kind of like, no. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're not already, become a member of the Senpai Squad, and I'll see you guys in another video. But until then, peace.